This is Kim
And Rob
from K&R Travel Journeys, and thank you for tuning in. And today we want to talk about why we love cruising.
Oh, we sure do. I mean, we've been on, other vacations besides cruising. We've been on all-inclusive resorts. We've been to, different countries, and we've been all over. Like we've been to Canada, all over the place. But we always come back to cruising, and the major reason why, is what do you think it is?
Because of the destinations that you get to see just on taking one vacation, one cruise, unpacking one time.
Yeah,
There's just so many elements to cruising that we just really love. There's so much on the ship itself, though. Going to the different destinations and seeing the different places.
Well, we try to take cruises to like different places. When we had the kids, we would just go down the Caribbean.
Well, we did the Caribbean,
and that was great.
East and Western,
yeah.
and it's
Panama Canal and stuff with the kids.
You see different islands from going.
Yeah, which is great. But as a couple, we ventured out. We've been in Asia, Europe. Our next was going to be Australia. So we're venturing out to see different places we would like to go back to when we actually retire,
and spend more time.
Whether
it be a couple weeks or even a month, because you can do those things when you're retired, right?
Because right now, we're still working. We can't take like a ton of time off. A couple weeks. Yeah, sometimes that's tough to do, but we do get it done.
Traveling by cruise, you're able to pull into different ports and see so many different places, and we look each time to take full-on adventure to see where we would perhaps maybe go back to, not by cruise, but by flying over and enjoying and spending time at that destination.
Whenever we go into a port, we definitely like to experience the culture, the cuisine of every port that we go to. So it's like, some people, they go on a cruise, they're like, oh, it's lunchtime, we gotta hurry back to the cruise to get a free lunch or a free, a buffet. We like to try to experience the cuisine of the port we're actually in. Because it lets us know in the future, is this a place that we'd like to come back to and spend a few weeks or a month or 2 months when we are retired, So I just definitely encourage people to try the cuisine, experience the culture of whatever port that you go to, because
don't limit yourself to the cruise, because everything with the food and perhaps probably a drink package or what have you. Yeah, it's great.
Because the cruise line,
take advantage of being at your destination.
Because the cruise line, it's it's the same food no matter where you are in the world. I mean, I'm eating jerk chicken down in Antarctica. I don't even understand. It would be nice. I know some cruise lines, they pull cuisine from the port they go to, which is nice, and in the future we will experience that. But we will definitely experience that. But the cruise lines that we go on right now, it's Celebrity. They don't mix the menu up. They don't match the menu for the port that you're in.
But the food is fantastic.
The food's great, but
there's a lot of different.
And I love jerk chicken. Don't get me wrong, but I just maybe not have jerk chicken in Antarctica. You know what I mean? Or have a lobster from Maine in a place like Alaska where you have the best king crab legs. You know what I mean? Experience the local culture. Local cuisine. Sorry, that's the best thing. Of course, in culture. I get that.
So that's one of the reasons that we really do love cruising, is because you can touch upon these different destinations and see a lot more than if you were just to pick one location and stay there for a week or so. Just as we had mentioned about the resorts, you're at a beautiful resort and the food and everything is perfect, but that is your only destination, whether it's an island or wherever.
I mean, you can experience different things, on that island, which we've done several, like many times, it was great. I'm not discounting anything, but cruising, like Kim said earlier, unpack once,
Exactly.
And it's like we've gone to Europe, we've gone to different places. Like you're packing and unpacking, packing and unpacking, going to different 3-day, 4-night spots. but unpacking once is a great thing.
It really is.
Yeah.
So, and then Rob and I also, with cruising, we were looking to do touch each continent, and we're almost there. We have the next continent, as we have said previously, is going to be in Australia. So that's really exciting.
We just have 2 left, Australia and Africa. We haven't been to Africa.
We'll find out. We'll make our way there. But again, everything with cruising, from just not only the destinations that you get to see, but there's so much fun on the ship itself.
Oh, it's great.
It's just dancing. You can play bingo. You could play shuffleboard. There's just so much to do. And all the different varieties now that cruise ships offer with restaurants, you don't
specialty
even feel
dining.
Like you're on a ship. You think
early
you're
on
like in a small city.
Early on in our cruise journey, it was like just the main dining room. That's only. But now they have specialty restaurants.
Really have
all
stepped it
places,
up.
which we always go to specialty. I don't think we've been in a main dining room in the past couple of cruises.
No,
but,
we have been the sweet guests, and not to sound snobby, we've worked, as we had explained in our previous videos of budgeting.
Yeah, right.
And that we have the Lumine. It's just no matter where you go, whether it's we always enjoy the buffet. Like that's like one of the fun places to go, and having late night pizza is also
so late night pizzas. I mean, I'll never say no to late night pizza. Never.
So with that, for those who are hesitant about cruising or have questions about it, it is a great way to see the world if that's what you choose to do.
And I recommend not just cruising like one area. Try to cruise different countries and. We're from the Northeast, with Boston area, and a lot of people just go from Boston to Bermuda, which is great. Don't get me wrong, we love Bermuda, but
But for us from Boston, or to fly to Bermuda, it's a quick.
It's a quick flight. But with cruising, it's just we touch everything. Like it's just. I know sometimes you go to a port and you're like, oh man, I'd like to stay here overnight. And that's great. So that you put that in your little list,
Or there's a lot of times that you are in port, as we were on the last trip that we took, that was an overnight cruise, or not overnight cruise, but an overnight stay at that port.
Yeah, which so those are great cruises.
Options.
Yeah,
you do have that option. So we just find that there's of a benefit to cruise.
Yeah, I think we've been on a couple of cruises. I think that the last one was cruise when it was great because it had 2 overnights.
We saw
on the cruise.
so much on that.
But I think
cruise.
the one prior to that was the only overnight cruise we've been on was the Venice.
Yeah, it was an overnight stay in Venice. When we were doing the Italy and we've done Italy, we've done that cruise a couple of times.
Yeah, but those are
Greece
but those are great.
So we got to see so much just on those kind of cruises. And if we were to travel just to Greece, then we're just like in Greece, even though there's different options of taking a train or what have you. But again, that is you're packing up and having to do this and having to do that. Where if you're on a cruise, again, you're just unpacking at one time.
I mean, when you do, a trip like that, obviously you have to pack lighter, light, because you're carrying stuff around, which we've done that too. So,
we've done all kinds of
travels. That's why
camping,
camping, RVing. We've done all types of traveling, but we always come back to cruising.
We do.
We do
It's
over
just,
the years.
It's just
like,
a nice way to see the world.
yes. So it's
with
highly recommended.
Yeah, we really do recommend it. And if any questions or if there's a destination that you've been on and you want to recommend for us to definitely
Yeah, you want to share it with us? That'd be great.
We would love that. And we just hope to continue to bring you any kind of information about cruising.
Yeah.
You can.
Any questions you have, just put them in the comments. We'll get to it.
Definitely.
So make sure you like and subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in to K&R Travel Journeys. Till next time. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Toodles.